Why does it do that? It's annoying. Just stay up there. Stay up there. Not simple. Cool. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. We have the QPR v Hull City, or Hull City v QPR live watch along today. We are running, well, not running late. We're actually running on time, but it feels late because I woke up late. So yeah, big game today. Big game. We have the teams are in, but we'll just look in the chat at the moment. QPR Ryan, hello mate, how are you? I'm all good, mate. How are you? What's up, Loftus? What's up, lad? Hope you're all good. I'm all good, mate. Just a bit tired, man. We got big game though, big game. Hopefully you two are both okay. Hopefully everyone's okay in the chat. Hopefully everyone's okay in the stream. We're gonna start a Saturday afternoon with a tough game at the MKM Stadium. As you know, we did the preview show. Put all what I thought in there, and obviously some of you joined in the chat. To be fair, you sound like you just got up. I look like I just got up. I look like a mess. I was gonna turn the camera off. Yeah, anyway, teams in, and we're going with the 4-2-3-1 still. Happy days with that. You got Joe Walsh in goal, Davis, and Benge in for Cook, Dunn, Edwards, Madsen, Hayden, Collie playing today. Absolute buzzing for that. Collie's looking good. He'll be playing on the left or the right, hopefully. Vale in the middle. Sato is there as well, with Kone up front on his own. For Holt, Panda in goal. Giles, Egan, McNair, Coyle in defence. Hazimet, Slater in midfield. Hirakawa, Geldhart, Miller, all behind McBurney. On the bench, Ross, is actually quite interesting, our bench. You know, I had a feeling Ilya Share wouldn't make it. So you got Ben Hamer, Escudina, Cloxor, Tylen Smith, Isaac, Jonathan Ran is back in the team on the bench. Kieran Morgan, Daniel Benny, and Jalen Pearman. So Pearman and Benny are our attackers, with Kieran Morgan obviously being our midfielder with Varane and Isaac, and Tyler Smith, Cloxon, and Escudina all in defence. Steve Cook misses out. Apparently he is having a rest, and he'll be back next week or sometime this week, as we have a Tuesday night game, I believe, or Wednesday night. And that's it, really. That's it. Glad Ronnie's on the right. I don't know if Ronnie is on the right. That's the thing. I don't know if Ronnie's on the right. I'm hoping he's on the right, because Mbenge plays a lot better in the middle. But we'll see. Hope it was on the left or in the 10. Can't keep playing him out of position for absolutely no reason. I agree. 3-0 Hull. My predict... Oh, H Football. Hi, DB. Hopefully you're having a good day. H Football, thank you for tuning in and joining into the chat. For me, it's more the fact being that I think we want to survive this game. It's literally playing for a draw. We could say attack if we want to win, but it's going to be a tough game. Everyone knows this. It's going to be a really, really tough game for QPR. I personally don't see us destroying them, but I also personally hope we don't get destroyed at their ground. You know, Hull are flying at the moment. They're in the top 6. You know, they have a forward line which is pretty decent. You know, Oliver, McBurney, Geldhart. You know, I believe Joseph's not even on the pitch. He's actually on the bench, and that's how strong their squad is. You know, a lot of people look at Hull and think we should be beating them, but honestly, when it comes down to what they've been doing this season with this new manager, they're looking really impressive. You know, I'm worried about the game. I honestly don't want to see us get thrashed like Coventry. I don't want to see a performance like and a result like last week against Blackburn. Hopefully, obviously, you guys are probably the same. So yeah. West Nonsense, I was hoping for Clark Salter to start. I'll be honest, they're not going to start him. He's not ready. Listen, look, let's be honest, right? If he plays, he'll get injured. It's that simple. You know, I love Clark Salter. I think he's a cracking defender, but his injuries, you know, I can tell you this right now, people. The ones that you're going to see in injuries a lot, Clark Salter, Dembele, Ilias Share, you know, they're the ones that are going to be injured quite a bit, quite a lot this season. I'll be honest with you. I don't see anything going great for them because this is Dembele's second crucial knee injury in 2 seasons. Then you have Clark Salter, who's constantly injured with hammies and stuff like that. And Ilias Share, hamstrings as well tend to go, so it's kind of hard. So yeah. When's the next ARC stream? I was on last night. I don't know if I'll be on today. I try not. The only thing I like to do on Saturdays is football stuff. So yeah, and Sundays we might be on tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I got to do a lot of editing as well for some of these things because I've been really busy. Westwood Loftus says I'm not really buzzing for this match. I just want to get it over and done with. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Don't you worry about that. I just want this game to end as a 2-0, as a draw, basically. If we get a big loss, it's not gonna look good for Julian because 100% this chat and the fans are gonna put so much pressure on him. 100%. You know, last week was the same thing. He was getting a lot of pressure. Do I think he should get the pressure? Of course, for losing games at home, for sure. But sackings and stuff like that is way too high in the agenda at the moment. If we move to 18th and we're 4 or 5 points off the relegation, 100%. It's something you got to look into. 100%. Kubiran says we got such an injury-prone team. You know, the thing is, right, compared to what I see in other teams in the Championship, it's bad because we're the only team that constantly has the same injuries to the same player. So it's quite annoying on that sense, you know. And it's very valuable players that we need. There's so much we got to do to fix it. And if that means getting rid of the guy who we brought in the summer permanently, then part-time, he might as well just go back on part-time because he's not doing a terrific job with it. Let's be honest, right? If you're going to come up with excuses like it's football, it happens, it's a appalling excuse. If you look at other teams, I've not seen an injury list so much to same players than any other team than ours. It's that simple. It's so bad, it is. It's so bad. And it's got to be fixed. It's got to be fixed. And the only person that can fix it is Christian Nuri. But 100%, listen, look, this guy is meant to be the best person about it. But does anyone find it weird that he left one of the biggest money jobs in America, right? He left one of the biggest money jobs in America to come back to QPR. Don't you think that tells you something that about that? Did they even want him there? They didn't want. I don't think they wanted him. I need to look at the basketball the team it was because I want to see their injuries and stuff. Right, kickoff is in 5 minutes. I do apologize for eating on stream. Actually, do I apologize? I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't disturb you. It's just I haven't eaten. I'm having a cup of tea with biscuits. It's that bad. I apologize if it does disturb anyone. Alright. What's our thoughts on Ryan Colley? And what position do we want to see him in? I personally want to see him on the left, Sato in the middle, and Vale on the right. It is. Listen, look, I'm not gonna sit here and say excuses about performances and the position we're in because of injuries. But before these injuries happened, we was in a good position. We was in a good position. And I would state this: the injuries came at the worst part of our team when we just started picking up results again. You know, we lost Burrell, our top goal scorer, because some dickhead stepped on him. From Sheffield Wednesday. You know, you could sit here and say, all right, cool, we have replacements, but Kone ain't doing the job at the moment. Colley's the only one that's been scoring pretty much, and what I've been told yesterday is disappointing as well. So I don't know if I should say this on stream because I might get in trouble for it, but I was told something about the new signing, the new striker, Obiku or something, whatever. If it's true that he's not injured, he's literally missing because of certain allegations. What the hell are we doing? Honestly, what are we doing? It's so bad. According to what I've heard from what I was told yesterday, is that he's not injured. You know, hopefully it's not true, but the person that tells me, obviously, I've not been told just by one person. Because when the one person told me, I had to find out. It's bad. It's really bad if it is. After Burrell we went downhill. We did 100%. Well, we did well against Sheffield Wednesday, but I would say the result was great, but the performance was shit. We did. The last decent game we've had, I would say personally, you know, the games are pretty okay with defensive wise, but if we're talking a defense, an attack, and a great playing style that we've played, I would personally say the last one was Leicester City, personally. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. I got told by one person, which was you. I believe it was you. And I had to go find out, obviously, once I found out. But you're the first person that told me, Ryan. And when I went to find out more information, I got told by a lot more people, a lot more, that what you've heard is right. I have a nice cup of tea. I think we got good old Loftus Road, as you can see here. QPR Cup for the match day. Oh man, hopefully you're all ready. Kick off in 2 minutes. We're gonna stand up today again. Real back soon and mate. Listen, look, whenever he's back, it's great. But at the end of the day, we need goals right now. It's that simple. And the fact is, if Burrell's back in March, is he, is he back? Because apparently Ilya Sher was back in training 2 weeks ago, and he's still not ready. And then they tell us that he's back in training last week, the week just this week. It's bad. All right, let me get up. I hope we don't damage any equipment, man. Oh shit! What happened? Oh shit! What happened there? There we go. Is that better? I don't know. But I didn't mean for that to happen, people. Sorry. Right, sorry about people. Sorry about that, people. Can everyone? Can everyone? You know Harvey. Oh, hang on. We're looking at the comments. Hang on. Hang on. I need to make sure that this is working. Before we start. Shit. About to kick off. Sorry, that computer went off. Sorry, computer went off. Yeah. Just computer. The computer went off. I apologize. Sorry. Right. That was bad. I got to sort all this out again. Sorry. I apologize, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, how are you? It's because we're using the stand up thing and it went stupid, isn't it? Alright, let me just get this sorted out, ready. And we'll right, we kicked off. QPR have kicked off. Can everyone hear me? Am I back? Let's see if I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Cool, awesome. Great news. Awesome, I'm back. Right. You got us down as 4-4-2. I'll have to have a look here in a minute. I do apologise everyone for what just happened. Technical difficulties. I'm just gonna get back to the comments. Burrell's back soon in March. Oh shit, okay, obviously. Gamer guy, yo. Hopefully you're still in the chat. Sorry about that, I missed that. Hopefully you're having a great day. Robert, good afternoon everyone. Let's hope it's a good one. Come on, you ass. Well, good to see you, Robert. Good to see you, everyone in there. Game guy, you know Harvey. I don't know Harvey personally, but he's a cracking guy. Honestly, cracking guy. He is. You good? I'm all good, Ryan. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Hello, everyone in DB. How you know? How are you? DB, do you know Harvey? Ryan, they got us down as 4-4-2. What's your prediction? My prediction is we're going to lose this 2-1. Gamer guy. DB, do you know Harvey? He died. Are you talking about Harvey Elliott, who's always in the chat? Are you right? Okay, right. I'm be honest, right? I don't know what to say now, cause I'm hoping that's not real. I'm hoping that's not real because that's two people that apparently have joined into the chat that have passed away. I hope not. I really hope not because that's upsetting. That's upsetting. Hopefully his family's okay if that's the case. I really hope his family's okay. That's mad. Two people. I'm not trying to sound disrespectful or rude, but two people to pass away. That's but in my chat in that significant. Oh my god! Almost 1-0 hole. That's crazy. Hopefully his family's okay. I don't mean any disrespect whatsoever. Just to let you know, gamer guy. He hasn't been in the chat, to be honest. He hasn't been in the chat for a while. Wasn't he a kid? Wasn't he a kid? I thought he was 13 or 11, yeah. That's crazy. Right, we've launched the ball up in the air. Holder on it. Sato is... Yeah, it's 4-4-2, guys. It's 4-4-2. It's 4-4-2. I'm not gonna lie, it is 4-4-2. Mind blown on that. Yeah, you did right. Okay, listen, look. Seriously, like, come on now. That's not funny. That's not even funny. Like, seriously, not funny. You can't, right, you can't be making jokes like that. That's not good. That's not good. You can't be making jokes like that. 4-2 Hull Eleanor. Okay, no worries. I'd, I, I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today. I'm not being funny or not, but I'm not doing this today. If this is true. Me, his favorite you? Damn. No. Fair enough. This is DB, yes. This is DB. Alright. Hole in the ball. Good morning, Petra. How Patrick, how are you? Good to see you in the chat again. So whole pretty much playing this as I expected. Possession side, possessive all around. Right, Hull back on it. They've got it back. Harvey Vale can keep it in. Harvey Vale's on the right anyway, so just to let you know, Harvey Vale is on the right. It's true he died too. For fuck's sake. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Ronnie Edwards is in the middle, by the way, and then Benge's on the right, just to let people know. Alright, it's going to be a free kick to QPR. Right, well, all I'm going to say is this, right? If it is what you're saying, then listen, it's saddening news, very saddening news. But Jesus Christ. Right, hole in the ball. Right, hole. Oh, give it to Miller. Miller shoots. Good save by Joe Walsh there. Can everyone hear me properly? Yeah? Alright. Kone on the ball. He switched to the wing with Sato on the ball now. To Hayden out wide to Mbenge. Alright, keeper's gone back to Hull. I'm looking at the bench. Lakesh is on. Lakesh ain't on the bench. It's Escudino. Lakesh is not on the bench. Escudino is. It's Escudino, Clark Salter, and someone else that I can't think. Tyron Smith. Right, Hull controlling us pretty well. A 0-0. I would take a 0-0 right now as well, to be honest. 0-0 is the only thing I can think of will be decent for us. You know, at the moment, if it is 4-4-2 away from home and how we're playing right now, it's not looking good. Whole are controlling the game pretty well. They're doing what I said, literally high press, constant players on the pitch, pretty much very attacking. You know, Amadou and Bengue is just doing okay at the moment. Ronnie Edwards, Stevie, I'm sorry for your... we're wearing blue and white hoops. According to the lineup, that's what I see. Is it on my lineup, or Sky or whoever? No, it's Harvey sister, I guess. Have a hopefully stay strong. And that's all I can say, really. Unfortunately, I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words at the moment. So yeah. Alright, he's whipped in. Hull City bad corner there from Hull. Bad corner, goes out straight for a goal kick. I don't know. Listen, look, as a person that's running the stream, listen, I just find it weird how... Why is Cook on the bench? Not easy. I think he's there having a rest. And we got 4 people here. Kone's in here. Kone, Sato. Oh, it's a ridiculous. Oh, man. Kone's done ridiculous there. He should have just given it straight to Sato there. Oh, very missed out opportunity there for QPR. But a lot better. Listen, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. Hello, DB, Dan here from Oxfordshire. Hi, Dan. How are you? Hope you're okay. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, QPR, I don't know what to believe, man. Honestly, you gotta remember, we had something in the chat a couple months ago, and we did, and it's a bit weird that that's happened. Being told, obviously, when a person joins the chat, think they have more than one account and are fucking about. That's what I mean. Yeah, so apparently the Harvey Elliott account has told us before that they have many accounts. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. I don't want to be sounding like disrespectful and all of that on stream, but yeah. Yeah, cool. I'm sure it would have been in QPR news, to be honest. So, yeah. Kone is poop. Robert straight away with his thoughts. Actually, my thoughts are mind blowing. It's just a bit sickening if it is if it's a joke, you know. So yeah. That's why I'm just a bit annoyed right now. So yeah. Hull on the attack now. With the ball. In our half, getting into our actual area, and messed up by Hull completely. Do you know what? We've had one good opportunity at the moment, which is pretty decent, which I'm happy about. We got into that box, but you know what? I'm gonna have to say it. I'm gonna have to agree with Robert right now. Kone, really awful decision making from Kone there. Patrick's probably gonna be shocked that I've said that. And yeah, we messed up that chance because of Kone. Kone is not great on the ball, and we all know this. And Patrick might say, Robert might say something completely different, but you know, Patrick, back to football. Come on, QPR. Alright, good defending there from Davis. I'm hoping Davis has a better game today, honestly. Davis has not been great in the last couple of months, you know. Do I want to... Kone lacks confidence. Why didn't he shoot? Oh, man. Jesus Christ. I think he should have shot, or he should have held the ball up and looked at either Harvey Vale or Sato. So yeah. Dan says, many years ago when Oxford United were in non-league, a friend took me to see Oxford United play a friendly match with QPR. I met QPR Argentine player Fallen. Yeah, cracking player, man. Honestly, like I said in the preview show, if you haven't watched the interview between him and Madsen, go tune it in, because honestly, it's an absolute cracker. Honestly, I enjoyed watching it on YouTube. You know, Fallen was one of my favourite players in that era of QPR when we went up, and Neil Warnock. And he was key, in my opinion. He was pretty much our Madsen right now. So, yeah. It would be great to see if Forlan can come back to the club as something, you know. It would be great. Obviously, Heidi, hope you're all doing good. I'm all good, man. At the moment, I'm all good. About 10 minutes ago, I was really annoyed. But yeah. QB on the ball. Hope you're having a good day, RWG. Been saying for months, Coney not championship standard. Mind blowing says. I would say this. Listen, look. Any player could play in the championship, right? Any player could play in the championship. But whether they wanna suit a style of play, it depends on that, because listen, Burrell seems to be a great player. You know, he's come all the way from Burton. You know, Burton are two leagues down from us, from the championship. You know, and he's killing it in the championship. Do I think Kone's a good player? I think he's a cracking player. But Kone right now, he's not performing like he was at the start of the season. Whether that's, do you know what? I'll say this, right? Robert might disagree with this, but I find it weird that Kone's performances are really bad when Ilias Share is not on that pitch. Kone seems to play a lot better when Chair is on that pitch. His rating seems to be high when Chair is on that pitch. So yeah, I'll leave it in your decision hands on that one. But Colley's on the ball right now, and he's lost it. That was a great interview, and he's still a QPR fan. Mate, he loves QPR. Listen, anyone that was in that era of Warnock's team is a QPR fan. Any player there, you know. I would say there's players that don't get no recognition, you know. In my defense, Ishmael Miller was what a key signing in that January transfer market for us to keep us going. I also think Rob Holtz was a key signing as well. You know, he made some key signings in January that really changed the team around. Wayne Routledge, for example. You know, I was a great fan of Wayne Routledge. You know, but unfortunately, just had the ability to play in the Premier League like a Sean Wright Phillips was, or anyone like that. Bro, different gravy. We have been lucky with that signing. 100% mind blown. Jimmy Jordan was manager at the time when Oxford played QPR. Jimmy Jordan, one of my favourite managers. I honestly like Jimmy Jordan and his assistant. They reminded me of Clough and Pete Taylor. You know, they knew signings and they knew how to play the game in the championship. They did a great job with us. And unfortunately, a stupid incident with Akos Bazaki went across the line. So yeah. You know, I was looking at the managers that we've had the other day. I really liked DeCanio. You know, DeCanio was real great. You know, he's the one that I thought so when I was growing up watching QPR, my favourite youngster was Ray Jones. You know, Ray Jones was a player that I thought would have been up there in the Premier League. You know, very quality player. Did you ever meet Tony Fernandez when he was at Q? For God's sake, no. I've never met Tony Fernandez, and I don't know if I want to meet Tony Fernandez just because of what I would say. It's like I said this. Someone was saying to me that they would introduce me to Les Ferdinand. Now I like Les Ferdinand as a player, brilliant player, but as a director, I think he's really bad. And I got to the point where I put a stop to it because I know I would have said something about QPR. So yeah. Eleanor, we need a left back and a creative player like Tarapt. Jesus Christ, we are never. No one. I tell you right now, no one is gonna find a player like Tarapt. There is no one that's gonna find a player like Tarapt. You know, Harry Redknapp can hate him as much as he wants to, but at the end of the day, compared to any other player that Harry Redknapp has kind of developed, Gareth Bale and all of them lot, he cannot mock Tarapt. Tarapt had a great career, but if he had a great head on his shoulders, Tarapt, he could have been up there. He could have been. You know, if he had the attitude, someone said if he had the attitude of Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, he may have been very well a big star. Right, so corner to QPR anyway. We're looking good. We're looking good. Do you play Football Manager, DB? I do. I do play Football Manager. I only play it offline on Twitch, or offline. At the moment, the only games I will stream are basically Arc Raiders and stuff like I enjoy playing. You can catch me on Twitch here and there. I'm trying to make a commitment to it, but you can tune in and subscribe to my Twitch. You can. The links in the bio of the YouTube channel. So yeah. All right. Harvey Vale, the corner. Come on, boys. We need to get a goal. We need to get a result, and it would be brilliant. Well, something's happened here. I like tactical games. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, it's 1-0. Come on, Harvey Elliott. Not Harvey. Oh my God, what am I saying? Harvey Vale. What's he this is fuck now? Harvey Vale just scored from the corner, people. 1-0 QPR. Let's go. Come on. Following you now on Twitch. Much appreciated, Dan. Much appreciated. Love that. Thank you. Big respect. Big up to you. Well, we're leading away against Hull. How of a surprise is that? It's a brilliant cross from Harvey Vale. Oh, okay. Hang on. Who scored it? Let's have a look. Own goal. It's an own goal. It's an OG. It's an OG. It's a great cross though. Jimmy Dunn couldn't get to it, but it is an OG. It's an OG. Come on. Listen, any goal counts. Any goal counts to me. Any goal. A goal's a goal. Doesn't care if it's a tap in, if it's an own goal, if a beach ball, if it comes with a beach ball. As long as it goes into the back of the net, I'm happy for QPR. That's all. So, yeah. Oh. 1-0 QPR, people. Big surprise there. Big surprise. AB says, I love Vale. I love him too, man. Honestly, I love Vale. Vale is brilliant. He's mustard. It's a brilliant cross in. It's actually better than Madson's cross. He only scores bangers. Well, unfortunately, he didn't score QPR, Ryan. It was an own goal. Now, let's keep it going. A clean sheet is now vital, Patrick says. I would say it's vital. I would say it's decent to have a clean sheet, but we're away to Hull, man. Listen, look, don't just because we scored, don't get it wrong. Hull might come back. You know, Hull might do really well. You know, it's only 23 minutes. You know, we're looking a lot better than we did at the start of the game. You know, we've got a lot of attacks going on. You know, defensively, Jimmy Dunn and Ronnie Edwards should both have control of this game. And we're almost a free kick to Hull. Almost another opportunity and a goal there for QPR. It's actually good to say this, but yeah, I'm happy for today. You know, I just find it weird how when I talk about games like this in a way where I have no confidence the night before, for some reason we just kick it off really well. It's weird. I met him at a fan zone. Such a nice lad. Yeah. Do you know? Oh, actually, yeah. Hang on. So my nephew went to see the players at the players. They did a meet and greet in Westfield, I think it was, on the weekend, and he met some players. So we have here signed from Amadou and Benge. We have an Amadou to David, Amadou and Benge, and Ronnie Edwards. We have 2 signatures from 2 players. So obviously Amadou and Benge was the main one. So yeah, I'm not surprised. People always seem to win after a terrible game. Patrick says. Robert's been very quiet since that goal winning. I'll just say that. Robert, where you gone, mate? Where have you gone? Right, Jimmy Dunn on the ball, playing it back to Joe Walsh. It would be nice. Listen, look, I get it. People want to see a clean sheet. Joe Walsh, it would be great to see a clean sheet from Joe Walsh, but I still think at the end. Oh, is that a free kick to QPR? Is it? I think it isn't. Is he giving a free kick to Hull for that? Jesus Christ! Still here, Robert says. Do you know the annoying part about this whole stadium, right? This whole fucking ground is that because the rugby plays on it. Look, it's just green lines everywhere. It's fucking stupid. There's so much space in this game. It's helping us. You know what? The 4-4-2 is actually doing the trick for a very wide stadium. Right, hold on the ball now. Really good defending there by Ronnie. Ronnie and Jimmy in the middle. Perfect. Absolutely perfect today. Like, Kone's cleared it. Sato could have got to that, to be honest, on that run. Alright, don't forget, guys, hit the like button. Let's try and hit 20 likes today. Let's see if we can do that. And go from there, ready? Right, hold on the ball now in our half. Yeah, it's going to be annoying because this is a 12:30 kickoff, and I'm going to think it's 5 o'clock after this game. Alright, Joe Walsh on the ball now. Yeah, RWG, you're right, you're correct. Right, so free kick to QPR in Hull's half. Jimmy Dunn on it now. Sees Amadou and Benge on the wing. Harvey Vale. It's a bit of a power pass. Harvey Vale keeps it in for a corner. Absolutely brilliant play there. We've got another corner on the same side of the goal. Trying to see if I recognise anyone in the stand for QPR. Everywhere we go. Oh, right, Vale with a corner up. Can we get the same thing? Jimmy Dunn on the back post would be great. Kone, I just want to see Kone put some pressure on this keeper just to keep him a bit of a nuisance on him. Alright, Vale whips it in. It's back post again, but it's really bad, this one. It's a horrible cross, to be honest. He's tried it again, and it's failed. No one there to even retrieve it, to be honest, so yeah. It would be great to see Kone scoring again. It would be. So that I don't get a lot of hate for defending all the time. Right, hole in the ball. 28 minutes gone. And I'm not going to lie, it's pretty impressive from us to hold out what we're doing. I don't know if anyone's watching the game on Sky. Hull don't know what to do here. They're literally just passing it about. Right, intercepted by Vale. It's not a great through ball to Kone there. More chance of seeing rocking horse shit. Fucking hell, jeez, damn. Last goal we scored a goal away from home was also an own goal against West Bromwich Albion. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? That was a while ago. Intercepted by Jimmy Dunn, telling Hayden to hold the ball and calm it down. Kone risking it there. Oh, Sato, Jesus Christ. Oh, Sato, come on, mate. You're better than that. Right, it's gone out wide for Hull. Hull whip it in. It's gone to McBurney and tried a bicycle kick for no reason. So, cover 2-0 up now at West Brom. There's no surprise that. I think everyone at Hull City is a bit shocked. I think everyone is. I think I'm shocked, to be honest. Unless you mean the Hull fans. Listen, I said this already. I think we all know who's going to win the league. I think, well, we all know who's going to be first and second. You know, we all know it's going to be Cobham Middlesbrough. You know, they've been the most dominant forces in the Championship this season. So, yeah. Wham, after DB just got home. How are we playing? We are playing pretty well. It's not amazing, not great, but we are attacking, and that's the main thing. You know, we're defending well. We are attacking, and yeah, it's the positives that you got to look into this game. You know, I came to this game. I think majority of QPR fans were like, okay, cool, favourites are Hull to win this. But yeah, we're doing well. 30 minutes gone, 1-0 up, own goal. Oh Jesus Christ, difficult corner. Joe Walsh clears it though. It's gonna be another. Was it gonna be a goal kick? Yeah, I think so. So yeah. Hope you're okay though, Wham. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in the chat as well. Always a lovely pleasure to see you. Do you have any Hull City fans in the chat today? Any Hull fans? Oh, Kone's gone down here. Not looking good. Robert would be happy if he went off. 2 more goals, please. Single Tree. Welcome to the chat, Single Tree in the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Kone needs some treatment here. Jimmy Dunn was the last QPR player to score away from home on Boxing Day. Well, it's been that long. Jesus Christ. Wow. That was against Portsmouth, wasn't it? Robert to right. His knee is strapped. Kone's knee is strapped in this game. That is a concern. I reckon he may have. That knee doesn't look good, I'm telling you. He's not struggling, but the knee was strapped. The knee is strapped at the start of the game. You don't need to take another look at the goal. It's an own goal. You see it was. Jesus Christ. Obviously looks like Benny is the only forward option. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. Does everyone know that Pearman is a striker? Did anyone know that? Pearman's a forward. Oh. I think Kone might be coming off here, Patrick. Robert, sorry. And also, it could be bad. Went down off the ball. Ryan says. Elenas. Didn't realize Collie was playing. Haven't heard his name. Collie is playing. He just hasn't done anything at the moment. Just hasn't done anything. Well, we're a player down at the moment. Collie's chasing the ball, and Hull play it back to their keeper. Right, Hull on the ball now, on the right. Coyle into the middle to Egan, is it? Only Madsen is left. Why is Smith not on the bench? He's picked up a knock, I think. Someone said he picked up a duck. Oh, Hamidou and Benge clearing it there. Holder on the attack. Sorry for yawning, people. Sorry about that. Alright. Good interception there by Vale. He's cleared it out now. No one up there, though. No Kone, no Collie. Kone's back on the pitch, though. Do you think it's mad that majority of QPR players live in Chiswick? It's mad. Madsen lives in Chiswick. And they admit they live in Chiswick. It's so crazy. I bet over 2 goals. I just hope they score 2 more. FF says. I put this down as a 0-0 draw, to be honest. A 0-0 draw. But obviously it's not going to be a 0-0 draw because we scored. Well, let's move us into the league, actually. Hole just messed it up there. Well, we're 10th at the moment. And it's the only place I think we're going to be if we win. So, yeah. 10 minutes to go till half time plus added time. Alright, Joe Walsh with a goal kick. I think Kone might be coming off at the half time, I reckon. Do you know once they did a training session in Rectory Park? I know Rectory Park is like a main thing for QPR's under 18s, but first team I'm not too sure about. Davis shoots and it's a good save from the keeper for Hull. Rectory Park. Has anyone played on Rectory Park? Oh, Madsen, brilliant challenge. Good to get the ball back. Sato gets fouled there. That's a yellow card to Hull. Slater's getting yellow for that. That was dirty. That was naughty. That was. 1 point off of playoffs, Patrick says. The people that travel to Hull, they probably had to wake up at like flipping 6 in the morning. Not even that, 5 in the morning. It's mad. To shitball in, but it's headed out to Madsen. Madsen on the ball and whips it in. No one on it. Back to Madsen. Harvey Vale whips it in. Kone heads it. And it's completely wide. And it's going to be a goal kick. Apparently it was Ryan Colley. I didn't see it was. I thought it was Kone. How you can get them two modelled up, I have no idea. One has hair. Is Ange playing a centre-back or right-back? Looks like on the right. He is playing on the right. Obviously, it does say on my list he's playing in the middle. But on my list, it's only going by, obviously, what FotMob says. So, yeah. I don't know if FotMob have changed it or whatsoever. We'll check now. Lineups. Yeah, they've changed it now. I was only going by with FotMob when I was setting it up. So, yeah. Kone is a horrid striker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Everyone's saying it now. Damn, getting a lot of grief. Getting a lot of grief. Right, Madsen. Oh, he's just giving it away. And here goes a whole city on the attack on the right wing. Can Davis get the ball back for us? And it's whipped in. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Absolutely shit defending by Davis there. Ronnie Edwards tried to clear it and it's Geldhart with a goal. Absolutely horrific defending there by Davis. Honestly, Davis, absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling. I don't know why he's on the pitch. I can't believe I'm saying it. I don't know why he's on the pitch. I've not been impressed with Davis for a while. Poor defending by Ronnie as well. Ronnie absolutely appalling. Downhill we go, another Blackburn game. So it's come off Ronnie, hits Joe Walsh, and then goes straight to a Hull City player. But Davis doesn't even dive in for the ball. And Hull go again. Cleared away by Ronnie. It's going to be a corner. I said start clock, Salter. Davis is absolute shit. Davis is playing for Sheffield United, for fuck's sake. 2 weeks ago, Kevin Hill was king after Coventry. Now he's bum. Need one more goal, please. Singletree says. We need more than one goal, man. Honestly. At the end of the day, I don't know why. You know what? You might as well just play Escudino if you're going to play Davis. Why hasn't Davis gone in with a challenge? It makes no sense whatsoever. He should have just gone in with a challenge. Just, oh, perfect defending there. Alright, it's whipped in. And it's a pathetic header from Hull City. We go again. We've not been attacking in the last for like 10 minutes now. So yeah. Did tell ya. Did tell everyone not to get too excited. I knew something was gonna happen. Absolutely atrocious defending, man. I'm gonna have to put that video out. I held it off for a while because of defending. Coney heads it. Sato on the ball back to Hayden. Hayden takes it back to Joe Walsh. And one more goal, bro. FFF says. Joe Walsh clearing it. Coney shit touch. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was actually quite a good touch, to be honest. Sato plays it back to Madsen. Back to Sato. Madsen gets tackled there. No man on from anyone. Hull clear it though. Ollie McBurney beating Ronnie there. He goes out wide to Miller. Miller goes for the shot, I think. No, Colley's done well there. It's going to be a free kick to hold though. Dangerous position. I think... Ugh. I'm not going to lie. I think Kone will come off at half-time. Rab says you are under 16 footballer who got the assist for Hull. Joe Walsh did. No, it was what's his name? It was Hirakawa, I think. But it's not coming down as an assist because obviously how it was scored. So yeah. This could be 2-1 Hull here. Geldhart, you all on the ball for this free kick. Oh, I can see this going in. I don't know why. I can generally see this going in. Norris under 16 footballer. I can generally see this going in. I really can. Stoke beating Leicester. Swansea beating Bristol. Blackburn beating... Oh, Blackburn were last night, weren't they? They beat Preston. Right, I'm not very feeling great with this free kick here. I don't know why. I could just picture it going in. And Benga getting spoken to there by the referee. Come on, Joe Walsh. Good block there by the QPR wall. And Kone's on the ball. Kone's done well there. He's on the ball on the run and he gets taken out by Miller. Wow, what a rugby challenge. Anyone need a booking code for... Oh, God. None of that, please. Wow, Miller just grabs him to the ground, Kone. Jeez. Gets a yellow card, Miller does. Alright, Madsen to take the free kick here. What the fuck is he doing, man? Oh, I don't know. Just taking him out. Oh, it's gonna be a free kick to Hull. Right. Almost half time. Rugby challenge, more like NFL challenge. Jesus Christ. Absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. But you do what you do what you gotta do. Oh, geez. Sorry, people. Oh, big stretch. Right. Hull's keeper clears it away, and Kone loses it. Ronnie Edwards going with a punch in the face to Bernie. Oh no, so Geldhart. And it's yellow card to Ronnie Edwards. Mate, this referee loves giving his yellows. Honestly, loves giving the yellows. It was a tough challenge, it was. Very tough challenge. I think he meant to go in there like that. Alright, it's crossed in. Joe Walsh, comfortable save. He actually got his hands to it. Right, 2 minutes at a time. Alright, it's going to be a friend to QPR. And Benge doing well there. Dopey dog, honestly. It makes me laugh. Alright. It's going to be a whole clearing it. It's going to be another throw to QPR. 30 seconds to go. Can we do something with it? Right, Benge going long with it. Last chance to get a lead before half time. Good throw in. Nah, it's cleared away by Hull. 10 seconds to go. Ronnie Edwards on the ball. Plays it back to Joe Walsh. That's going to be it, I think. Hoofed up. Harvey Vale chasing it? No. That's it. And that is half time. Right, so QPR down to 15th, Patrick says. I need to have a look at that. Jesus Christ, now you've said that. Table. Jesus Christ, you're right. 15th, damn. We're in a comfortable position, but bloody hell, for where we was from 10th to... This is how close the season is, man. Yeah, points are there. So, yeah. Anyway, right, so first half finishes 1-1. QPR took the lead. They did in the 22nd minute with a great cross from Harvey Vale. And obviously in the back post, an own goal from McNair. We played pretty well till I think it was about the 30th minute, I would say. And then Hull City kind of was on the attack, and then a great counter from Hull City, and shit defending by Davis, and a crossed in, and then Ronnie Edwards messing up the ball, and Geldhart in the right area to finish it, to make it 1-1. So yeah, 1-1 at half time. My thoughts on this game is that we've gone downhill yet again after a certain amount of time, which is bad. I don't know why it is, for some reason that we seem to go downhill after a certain time of the game, which God, don't play up now. So yeah, would you make any changes? DD Wham says. I would personally say Kone needs to come off. I would say, Robert's probably thinking, wow, he's actually said that. I think Kone needs to come off. I think Davis needs to come off. They've not been brilliant. Ronnie Edwards has a yellow card now, so we've got to be careful with that. Sato's not been incredibly great, but you know what you know, we can't really say much on that, to be honest. So yeah. But personally, Kone, I think Kone, and Davis right now, I would say. Kone and Davis both need to come off. Right, what's going on with this skybox, honestly? Hang on. Oh, things are playing up today. Anyone else make any changes at the moment, would they? Because I think Cody's not playing great, honestly. Kone, I think he needs to be on the bench. Would be nice to see Varane come on at some point. It would. But we're doing really well in midfield. You know, Madsen's doing well. I wouldn't say much about Hayden because he hasn't really been involved in the game so much. Colley's been very quiet. That needs to change for sure. Harvey Vale. Oh, he's doing okay, but it can be better. Honestly, just put Pearman on, might as well. QPR Ryan says. You know, it'd be good to see Pearman on, but I would also like to see Isaac on as well, to be honest. So yeah. The biggest mistake made this season was selling Frey. We could use him now. Listen, look. Did any... Listen, look. Frey... Do I like Frey? Yes, 100%. Do I think Frey would have done well this season? No. Listen, look. If Kone can't do it, Frey ain't gonna do it. It's that simple. You know... I like Frey, but... I think it's just different league. It's a different league to what he's used to. It is. So yeah. I would personally say right now Burrell and this new striker that we've just bought are the only two that I think are gonna do well for us. Collie, obviously eventually, hopefully. But right now, I think the biggest mistake we've made is Sam Field going to Norwich. You know, I like Sam Field, but the fact that what he's doing at Norwich right now, he's getting so much good gratitude for it, and the fans are loving him after his first game for Norwich. I would not be surprised if Norwich buy him in the summer. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a buyout clause for him. He was our top scorer last season. Yeah, last season, Patrick. Last season. But we're talking about a player that played well under Mike Fuentes because of the playing style. You know? Mike Fuentes was all about putting crosses in the box. You know, he liked strikers that were tall. It was that simple. So yeah, we're evolving. Frey served us well, but he had to go. Should have played him more when we could have. Dan Boy says. I agree. Listen, look, we should have played him more. I agree with that. But if you think about it this way, if Kone can't perform at the moment, Frey ain't gonna perform. I personally think Davis right now is shit. And I think Field would have done a better job than Davis. But I don't know if Field wanted to play left back. That's the thing. You know, I personally think it's hard to say with Frey. Frey would work hard. Frey works hard for anywhere he goes. But if you can't, listen, look. If you can't score goals with Kone, how do you expect to score goals with Frey? You know, Kone and Frey are similar players. Robert says Sagon. Listen, look. If we ever get to see this new player come ever at QPR, then cool. Sato, I don't know what's going on with Sato at the moment. Sato's just not playing well. Right now, Davis and Kone. I would take that Davis off for Esquidina and Kone off for I would take Kone off for it's hard to say, man, honestly. Hard to say. Who have we got on the bench? I would say this, right? I would say Kieran Morgan on for Kone. Put Kieran Morgan behind Collie. Harvey Vale on the right. Sato on the left. Esquidina on for Davis. The only reason why Collie's not playing well is because he hasn't had the ball. No one's giving him the ball. Robert, no one's giving him the ball. Stato-wise, he's just not. He didn't perform well last week, and he's not performing well this week. It's that simple. You know, we're talking about two good young players that are not performing well at the moment. Unless we speak about Obiku, the better. Yeah, I can't say nothing because of I don't know who's watching. You know, you can get into trouble for saying that stuff, and I'm not doing it. You know, hopefully it's not true, but yeah. He won't make any changes until the 70th minute, Patrick says. I would say he's going to take Kone off at halftime. I can tell you right now. I reckon he is. Listen, look, Esquidina's not great. You know, he needs experience, but unless you're gonna put unless you're gonna put Amadou and Bengue on the left, Ronnie on the right, and then bring on Clark Sola, it's the only way I can see it working without bringing on Esquidina. But this is the problem, right? If you do that, if you don't receive the ball, go hunting for it. It's kind of hard to say that though, Robert, man. I get what you're saying. 100% I get what you're saying, but it's the playing style. It's the playing style. Like, you got to look at it this way. Collie is a striker. A wing. In my opinion, he's not a striker. He's a winger. But he gets too lost because no one wants to thread him the ball how he wants it because of how he plays. 4-4-2 is not the way. 4-2-3-1, Collie would be performing a lot better. Mate, I'm looking at these whole City fans. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. No way. I say this, right? If you bring on, for me, what I would do right now is I would put Mbengue on the left, Ronnie on the right, Clark Salter for Escudina. No, Clark Salter on for Davis. Put him in with Jimmy Dunn. But then if you do that, it's bad look on Escudina because Escudina's like, well, why didn't you put me on? You know? That's what I would do right now. If we're talking about a strong defense, that's a strong defense. But up front, I think Kone will come off. I think Kone will come off because he has a knee problem. His knee is heavily strapped up. Right, whole City coming out. We'll be out in a minute. Alright, who's ready for the second half? Do you think Ollie McBurney will score? Gino says we should be winning. So annoying. Timu Hole. Kone has a footballing problem. He can't play. Damn. Fucking hell, strong words there, mate. Common Yours Ram says, Gino, are you a Hole fan? Because if you're saying we should be winning, so annoying. Patrick says, Common Yours. Harvey Vitter. You know what? I can't keep saying the name, man. I keep getting mistaken with San Cal. So bad. Right. No subs. I was wrong. No subs. Hold to take kickoff. The pitch is shit, man. Wow. Pitch is a disgrace. And here we go. Second half, 1-1. Oh, you're QPR. You're lucky. You only realise that now. Hole on the ball. Oh, hole in here. Oh my god. Corner hole. DB, do you have the QPR green shirt away shirt from 2020 season? I don't. I never actually had it. I only had the blue and white one. Told you 70th minute, Patrick says. Right, whipped him. Joe Walsh clearing it, punching it away. Good touch there by Harvey Elliott. Sorry, Harvey Vale. This is fucking annoying now. Harvey Vale's done well there. Collie's there. Collie. Nah, Paul and Collie. Okay, Robert. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. You're not chasing the ball. Not chasing the ball well. He could have got to that. Vale on the ball. All that came from a Kone header. Given away by Collie. Jesus Christ. Robert, you've jinxed him. You have jinxed him. Alright, it's a free kick hole anyway. Oliver McBurney on the ball. Right, hold on the ball. Patrick, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say on that one. A person called Harvey Elliott in the chat apparently has passed away, but we don't know. We don't know. I don't know what to say. You know, he hasn't been in the chat for a while, to be honest, until today. But he has, that whoever it is has told us that they have multiple accounts on YouTube. So I don't know what to say right now. The only reason why I'm saying that name is because I'm getting confused. Gino says playing for not that Harvey Elliott, not that Harvey Elliott. QPR Ryan knows what I mean. Foley probably knows what I mean. Right, QPR on the ball. Hayden messes it up, and Benge shot for no reason. Alright, the ball's popped. The ball popped. Jesus Christ. Right. Hold clear it. Collie better bang one in and make up for his performance, Crypt says. Listen, look, I get the frustration a lot. I get it. You know, as a QPR fan, I get frustrated as well, but I'm not, you know, I can't hate him all the time. You know, I can't hate Kone all the time. I can't, you know, I know they're talented players, but yeah, I guess everyone has their own opinion on them. So yeah. Right, it's gone long from Holt to the right wing. Into the box. Crosses it in. It's good block there by Davis. Right, it's a corner to Hull. I think Sato will come off. I do. I don't think Sato will have much of a game left in him. You know, we've dropped down quite a bit, I'm not going to lie, since the first half. You know, I'm not saying we was great, but we looked strong a little bit. Joe Walsh punching it out, Hull shoot, and it's going to go out for another corner. This is bad. Not looking great. Whipped in. Collie headers it out. Hull put it back in there. Joe Walsh, comfortable save. Very tricky. Whipped back in. Cleared away by Jimmy Dunn. And Kone. Hull still on it though. Intercepted by Davis. Hull still on it. Davis putting pressure on him into his own half. And played back to Hull keeper. Kone gets put onto the ground. No free kick though. Sato done nothing, yeah. Sato's been bad today. He's not been great. Like I said, I think Sato will play a lot better in the middle. You know, he doesn't really play great when it's 4-4-2. I don't think he's a left midfielder. I think he's a left winger. He's not a midfielder whatsoever. Right. Kone to Collie. Collie on the right wing. It's going to be a throw into QPR. It's actually good to see Oliver McBurney reignite his career. You know, it's really good to see, man, because he's a really talented striker. Honestly, he fell over. Right, Hull got it back now after that appalling throw from Amadou Mbengue. And it's going to be a throw into Hull. Needs to make the changes early than the 70th minute this week. He needs to make it now, he does. He needs to change it now, because there's nothing there. Right, Amadou Mbengue on the ball. To Vale, to Hayden. Hayden with a shocking pass there. But Madsen gets it back to Colley. Heads it back to Sato. Sato to Colley. Good play here by these two. Good play. Very good play. Kone. Sato on the ball now. Can he keep it? Yes, he can. He's done well. It's a free kick, QPR, surely. It's surely a free kick thrown to QPR. Sato's gone down here. The two oh my god, no way. I'm not even gonna say it. What's up with Robert and Kone? Do you have a personal beef? Listen, it's not just Kone. Listen, Eleanor, it's not just Kone. Patrick hates everyone. Patrick hates everyone. Robert hates not Patrick. Robert hates everyone. Sorry, Patrick. I don't mean to bring your name into this. Sorry, I apologize. No, Robert hates everyone. Robert hates every bloody player. He won't be happy unless Frey comes back, unless Martin Rowlands is on the pitch, Lee Cook, Stan Bowles, Paddy Ken. Oh man. He will not be happy until he sees a player score goals like Charlie Austin did. Oh man. Mate, that Robert hates everyone. It's not just one player. Not just one player. Mate, you should have seen him last week. He was killing oh, was it Daniel Benny? I can't remember. Kone is garbage, Hayden is garbage. Oh man. Does Robert like you? Yeah, he does. He does. Listen, look. At the end of the day, he's a very old, passionate fan. Robert is. He's a very old, passionate fan. And sometimes everyone can see things differently. Everyone can see things differently. And with Robert, he's very old school. It's the only way to say it, really. It's old school. You know, he may love to rap, but he will always love Stan Bowles more, you know. And some people are like that. They like more. That he likes. Robert is a player, a person that appreciates what he sees on a pitch, you know. And the one thing that me and him can agree with is that me and him with Paul Smith, we know he has heart. We know Paul Smith will play for the badge and not the name on the back of the shirt. Hopefully I've said that correctly. I think you win or draw. I think we'll draw this game, personally. Wham says there's no middle ground with Kone. He either has a blind or a non-existent. Robert says, I love QPR and you're right, I am old school. It's the truth. Listen, look, at the end of the day, people are going to have different opinions on things, for sure. You know, Robert grew up in an era, you know, he's a different age to everyone else. You know, not saying he's an old fogey, but, you know, he grew up watching, you know, Parks, all of these guys, you know, different era. You know, he's the Jerry Francis era. If that's right, I might be wrong. Am I right? I'm sure I'm right, Robert, on that one. I'm Jerry Francis, right? I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm not wrong. It's a different era of football now for him. Alright, it's a appalling throw from QPR. I think it's Jerry Francis, wasn't it? I think so. Oh. I would not be surprised if he said right now he'd rather have McDonald on this fucking pitch than any other player on that pitch. When would I take Sato off DB? I would take Kone, Sato, and Davis off right now if I had a choice. Mindblend says, "Don't worry, Robert. I'm 49, and I agree with most you say." Like I said, I've got no issues with what Robert says, man. Honestly, I think it's great that two different eras can see two different types of football. I think it's amazing. I think it's great. You know, and I agree with the majority of it because it has changed. Football's changed and players have changed. It's the truth. Stan Bowles, Dave Thomas. It's actually the players that I mentioned are players that are. You gotta remember, this day and age, people will go down and cry like for no reason. Back in that, you're going studs high. Literally in his era of football, studs high, different type of boots, dirty pitches, strong challenges. Now it's all health and safety cautious, you know. Back when back in Robert's day, it was if you went down on the pitch, it's a bucket and water and sponge. It's that simple. It's that simple. Patrick says, "Wish we had Clive Allen right now. He was always a great goal scorer." Robert says, "Stan Bowles, Davy Thompson, Frank, David 100% want Mac on the pitch now. Club legend. Give Davis the hole, and we got a chance." So Robert says, "Man's game." There you go. Like, you got to remember the fans 30, 40 years ago, whatever you want to call it, 30 years ago, a lot different to now, trust me. Wham says, "I'm 50 and grew up watching Sir Simon Standard. Does that make me old?" No, it doesn't make you old. It's just a different era of football. Listen, I grew up in the era of Gareth Ainsworth, Vinnie Jones, all of them players. You know, that's where I grew up. You know, so yeah, it's different for everyone. Right, hold back on the ball now. QPR get it back with Madsen. Hayden goes long to Collie on the wing. It's cleared away. Sato on the ball. Does really well there, Sato. That's what. Listen, look. Look, the thing is this. At Loftus Road, are you sure? There must have been a. I don't know. Don't you mean White City Stadium? I could be wrong. The difference is this, right? If you look at all the QPR players right now, only one attacker stands out for Robert, and that is Paul Smith, probably because of how much he runs. We had the best era, early 80s onwards. I don't know what does everyone think of the era of when Ollie was at QPR. Standing room only. 60th minutes already. Yeah, I know RWG. Me. Ram says used to be a much higher attendance there when it wasn't all seating. Now you gotta give 10% of your stadium to away fans. Not bad. My granddad was part of the 32k. True. My uncle obviously is in that era as well. To be honest, he's had a season ticket for a long time. So yeah. Ronnie Edwards making a mistake, and Jimmy Dunn coming back to help out. Cleared away. Kone chasing it. He looks knackered. It's played back to the keeper for Hull, and it's gone back to the out wide to the player for Hull. Oh, they're just killing Kone, and Kone's getting annoyed because Collie is nowhere to be seen. Oh, Kone's in here. Is he on? He's missed it. He's missed it. Oh my god. How has he missed that? What is he doing? Oh my god. What on earth? What on earth was that? Great interception. What is he doing? Oh my god. What the hell? I say you right. Okay. Man. We really need Burrell back, don't we? Yeah, we really need Burrell back for sure. We are missing Burrell a lot this season. Cleared away by Hayden. Everyone's going, oh my god, Kone. Oh man. Wow, what a great striker. Oh man. He had a great start, man, but I don't know, man. I think right now, and form wise, we need to play someone else up front. We do. Imagine spending 500k on a striker and he can't even play. How mad is that? Is Chair back soon? Chair's back in training, but he's not on the bench, so yeah. We'll probably see Chair midweek on the bench, we will. Apparently, yesterday was a bit late for him. He better score later on. Mate, Kone's coming off in a minute. I reckon Kone will be off in a minute. When did he score last, Kone? Right, Miller off a hole, cuts him. On his right, shoots, blocked. Right, Kone chasing it. Right, still hole on it. Miller, good through ball. Is he going to keep it in? No, goal kick. Goal kick, Joe Walsh. See what we're at. Right, we're at 13 likes, people. Let's get to 20, hopefully, fingers crossed. Against Coventry. Oh, yeah. For who, Pim, and hope not. Oh, man. That's mad. Right, Amadou and Bengay getting a throw in on the halfway. Hole making subs, Kumas, and I don't know who that is coming on. Why isn't he making subs, for fuck's sake? Because he's probably waiting until Hull makes their subs to see what they're going to do. Kone on the ball. Kone back to Collie. Collie shoots and it's gone wide. Come on, Collie. Should have given it to Sale on that one, I think. Alright. Hull making their subs. And it's going to be a boot change to someone as well. So Miller's coming off. For Hull City. That was a little better, Wham says. Alright, Madsen changing his boots. And Jimmy Dunn, I think it was. So 2 subs there for Hull. Better playing with 10. Eleanor says. Alright, cleared away by the Hull City keeper. Ronnie Edwards heads it on. And Hull still got it. Alright, it's gone wide. It's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. I think we're going to end up putting a sub on soon. Hopefully. Unless he's worried about bloody injuries. Alright, here goes Hull. Hayden back, tracking back. Hayden misses it. And Vale doing well there, getting back. Hull are looking more of the threat at the moment. Right. Hull on the ball now. Yeah, appalling ball there by Hull. Absolutely appalling there. Come on, Julian. Put some subs on. It's 70th minute for crying out loud. Joe Walsh with a goal kick. Goes long. Alright, Sato on the ball now to Kone, and Kone. Okay, he's kept it. Davis on the ball to Sato out wide. Sato into the middle to Hayden. To Madsen. Back out wide to Davis. Sato. Back to Davis. And Madsen. They're putting pressure on us while we're passing this. Jimmy Dunn's pushed on forward. And here he goes. Sees Vale out wide. Vale on the ball now. Plays it back to Ronnie. A lot better now. A lot better. Vale on the ball. Vale goes out wide to Sato. What a ball it was. It's going to be a throw into QPR. It's a lot better. Look, I'll be honest. I don't like Varane. He is too negative. I don't like Hayden. He's non-existent. And Coney is garbage. Other than that, we have a good side. When Smithy, Burrell, and Chair return, we will be. Robert says, a force to be reckoned with. I can agree with some of that. I can agree with some of that, Robert. You know, I agree with Chair, I agree with Paul Smith, and I agree with Burrell for sure. You know, has Hayden had a great season? Nope, he hasn't. Compared to other seasons with us, he's not had a great season. You know, maybe we should have maybe kept it on loan, and that was it. You know, Kone hasn't been great since the start of the season. And Varane is just, yeah. I will admit this. I'm a big fan of Varane, but he, compared to what last season, he has not really been the same. Vale whips it in. Colley's there, and it's just gone past everyone for a goal kick to Hull. So look, everyone knows my opinion on Paul Smith. You know, Paul Smith is place of the club, and he doesn't play for the name at the back of the shirt, which I love. apart from that, Chair, you know, he you know, as much people can say and hate him, at the end of the day, he is our own creative threat. You know, he is been at the club and he's a fan favorite, and he's looked up well to younger players. It's that simple. Collie should have scored, Robert says. And here goes Hull. Cleared away by Ronnie Edwards. 72 minutes gone. Kone missing the ball there. Wins it back. Nope. And here goes Hull. Into the middle. Jimmy Dunn clearing it. Kone on it. Loses it. Chasing him down. Colley's chasing the keeper down. Alright, it's gone back to Kumas. Oh, can Colley get it here? Colley's got it. Back. Kone to Colley. Colley. Vale. 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 It's a free kick. QPR in a very good position. Paddy McNair getting a yellow card for that. Brilliant, brilliant play by QPR there. A lot better. Absolutely brilliant for that. Right. Who's got Madsen to take the free kick? Hopefully can Hull City just piss off with the fouls. Listen, yeah, I could say about injuries wise, which is quite annoying, but right now it's not looking great with injuries, is it? Right, if Madsen takes this, I might feel a bit more confidence when if he's taking it. If you know, we could take the lead here. Vale as well. Wham says, "Come on, Rangers." I'm not gonna lie, Geldhart looks like he's got a bit of weight on him. Bad. Right, we've got Kone, Colley, and Benge, Sato, Davis, Hayden, all in the box. Madsen and Vale, both on the free kick. Can it be a tasty free kick? They're both good free kick takers. Madsen takes it, and it's a save palmed away by the Hull keeper. Colley still on it though. Crosses it in, and it's cleared away. It's going to be a corner to QPR. Robert says Madsen top left. It was actually going there. To be honest, when you say top left, you could mean any left. You could mean the keeper's left, our left. So yeah. It was actually going to keeper's right. It was. Not a great free kick though. Madsen to take the corner. Whipped in. Jesus Christ. Jimmy Dunn missing it. Going to be another corner though. To QPR. Vale to take this one. No, oh, there might be a sub here. Hayden's being held on. Vale whips it in. It's a really bad ball in. It's cleared away by Hull. Davis chasing it down. Plays it back to Joe Walsh. Joe Walsh hoofing it up there towards Colley. And it's gone straight to Madsen. Plays it back to Davis, who boots it back up there. And straight to a Hull player. And headed on again. Straight to a Hull player. And Amadou and Benge comfortably passes it back to Joe Walsh. Vale top left. Right, Joe Walsh clearing out the field. 15 minutes to go. Plus added time. And Benge to Vale. Back to Mbenge. And Benge, unlucky there. Ooh, miss hit by Hull there. It's going to be a throw-in to QPR in the final third. Is there going to be a sub for QPR? No, it's Hull City. What is going on? Hull are making more subs. Alright, long throw-in by Amadou. Right, it's gone long. Really bad throw. Ronnie Edwards back on it though in our halfway line. I don't know, RWG. I generally don't know. I'm getting a bit frustrated with it as well, to be honest. Right, let's not go with the Julian out at the moment, yeah? Right, free kick to Hull. Right, 2 subs to Hull. Coyle coming off for Hull. Is Julian Fick make some fucking subs? I don't know what he's doing, man. I genuinely don't know what he's doing. It is annoying though. It is very annoying. Right, Joseph. It's actually Kyle Joseph. It's not the player that I thought it was. But Joseph's coming on. Doing well for Hull City at the moment, Joseph is. Right, it's going to be a free kick to Hull anyway. So Draymar and Joseph both on for Slater and Coyle. He's doing fuck all, Robert says. Francisco, welcome to the chat. I don't know what that says. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm doing Benge. Great challenge. Wins it back. He's on the run. And let's get a free kick to Hull. It is. Hull player just goes to ground easily. Really bad there, man. Really bad. I've just realised something in there. Alright. Substitutions QPR. But if I'm not mistaken, oh my god. What the hell? That's different. I generally thought we had a new player. Varane's coming off. On, sorry. And he's bald. Varane's got no hair. Varane's cut his hair. Right, Colley's coming off. Amir Ladry says, why does he leave sub so late? I don't know. Shiny head. Daniel Benny's on for Colley. And Varane, hopefully it's a new haircut. Gives them some great performances at the end of the season. Hayden's coming off for Varane. Wow. That was a surprise. I did not expect that. I thought McGoldrick was coming on. I genuinely thought McGoldrick was coming on. We need a striker. I genuinely thought McGoldrick was coming on VR. Oh man. Whipped in. Cleared away. Had nits, Jesus Christ. Mind blowing, jeez. Alright. Escudina warming up. Gotta be careful with Cody Dre. Cody Dre is a very talented right back, to be honest. Statu goal. Knowing he'll probably make a sub 93rd, 94th minute. Yes, to go. Are you Sandro in disguise? John Gregg says. Do you think Julian has settled for a draw? Mate, I put it this way. There was no way that we was going into this thinking of winning this game. I'll just say it like that. I said it would be a draw or a win. I did say that. You know, a draw or a loss, sorry, not a win. A draw or a loss. Did I say win? I think I said win. But it's good to see Varane back on the pitch. I'm happy about that. You know, I'm a big fan of Varane. But, yeah, last season was his best season ever for QPR. Right, Joe Walsh clearing it up there. 9 minutes to go plus added time. Daniel Benny is up front with Kone, or he could just be behind him. Right, Vale. Pathetic pass there. If he brings on Escudino, we lose. Hull City on the ball. Straight out. Going long. Ooh. That was a bad pitch. Jeez. Davis clears it. Hull on the ball. Gonna be a goal kick to QPR. Oh, God's sake. It's been a bit of a disappointing game, to be honest. Listen, look, even though we lose, we draw, whatever it is, I was expecting a better performance than this. I'll be honest with you. It's not been very up to standards. Alright, Joe Walsh clearing it. Did anyone notice where Christian Nuri had his Q&A? Did anyone notice that how his ambition changed with QPR? When someone brought up someone said something about 5-year plan, where he was so confident about his 5-year plan, now it's all like all changed. Daniel Benny to Koki Sato. Sato on the ball. Out wide to Davis. And Davis loses it. Dunosava, the 100 trophy. Welcome in strategy, please. One more goal, please. Amir Ladri. I thought the pitch at Loftus Road was bad, but what the fuck is that? Yeah, I need 2 other goals. Stouter says, no more goals, please. Oh my god, Daniel Benny! Oh my god! Daniel Benny just cracked it in from flipping 30 yards. Oh my lord. Oh my god, it's 2-1. What a goal! Woo-hoo! Jeez. I thought Vale was bad. That was a cracker. Super sub. What? Robert. What you got to say about that? Jeez. What a screamer. Damn it. Woo! On the... What the hell? What a screamer. Jesus Christ. Daniel Benny. Listen, look. I know Daniel Benny has scored some cracking goals for Australia, but that... He has a wonder strike. Jeez. Where did that come from? Do you go to Cuba home matches? I used to. I haven't been in ages, so yeah. Jake says Hull played Brisbane Broncos the other night, rugby league, that's why the pitch is fucked. Every dog has its day. Julian is a genius, Patrick's saying now. Clark Soul coming on that in Bengay. Wow, okay, that's super sub. Jeez, okay, maybe we was wrong about the subs. Maybe something was in the bag. Jesus Christ, 2-1 QPR. 5 minutes to go. And Daniel Benny's just cracked it in from about 25-30 yards. Jesus Christ. I'm generally shocked. I generally am. I'm generally shocked right now. I did not expect that to come out of nowhere. Jeez. Daniel Benny with his first goal for QPR. And it's a cracker like that. Everyone was shocked for QPR. Maybe start playing him, I guess. Alright, we got Clark Salter and Jimmy Dunn in the middle. Ronnie Edwards on the right. Why change it after scoring? Maybe just want to give Clark Salter a run out. Daniel Benny's on the ball now. Can we get a third? Kone to Sato. Kone. Oh, just ruins it, Kone does, doesn't he? 10th now, Wrexham round 2. Amiri. Hull got to do a lot of work. That was a strike and a half. Can we get a third? That'd be lovely. If we could get a third, I'll be happy with that. Back to 10th as Thingy says. Happy with that. We're literally 3 points. Well, not even that. Just a few points. A point away. Was it? No. Oh, no. Yeah, a point away from playoffs. Jesus Christ. It's mental. This is mental. Game's not over yet. Remember the last time Mbenge off. Alright, Varane clearing it. It's going to be a corner to Hull. Jesus Christ. Can't clock Salter. Come on, clock. The fourth goal. Stoughton says on it. Stefan is asking for it by taking Mbenge off. Whipped in by Hull. And cleared away by Davis. Davis chasing it. Drea on the ball going long. Can he Ronnie Edwards. God, Daniel Benny's on it now. He's on the run. 3 attackers. Harvey Vale could. Can he get it? Vale. Ah, it's just unlucky. Unlucky. Good counter attack. Kone back on it though. Varane controls it down. Plays it back to Jimmy Dunn. A lot better now since the subs have come on. Ronnie Edwards clearing it up there. Daniel Benny chasing it. Cleared away by Hull. Daniel Benny to Kone. Kone touches it down to Madsen. Out wide to Sato. Edge of the box. Into the box now Sato. Back to Madsen. Madsen. Kone! Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Good play. A lot better. We're seeing, for some reason, why is it the last 5 minutes we're doing well? We're playing a lot better. Hull fans must be really annoyed now. That could have gone over the keeper pretty nasty. Right, Daniel Benny heads it on to Kone. Kone, can he do something with it? Play back to Hull. Cleared away by Hull. It's going to be a throw into QPR on the halfway line. Hull City fans leaving the ground. Hull have been very poor, Robert says. Stoughton, no goal, 4 goal. Hull in the... Free kick taken too quick there. Free kick Hull. A Hull manager pissed off with the referee. Right, added minutes coming up. Joe Walsh, comfortable save there. How many minutes at a time? 8 minutes added time. Enough time to get another goal. Sato runs onto the ball. And Hull have cleared it away there. Hold on the ball. Lord Loftus, coming you are. Shout out to Essex and Norwich Rangers. We are still in there. Thanks for what. Oh, Kone! Kone's messed it up. Wow. What is Kone doing? Why are you trying to do flicky shit like that at the end of the game? It's only 2-1. Oh, Stoke just tied it up. Leicester back in bottom 3. Jeez. Kone is garbage. Kone is garbage. Kone on the ball now. In the box, Kone shoots, saved. Vale squares it. Oh, for God's sake. The opportunities that we're getting right now, we're throwing them away, honestly. Right, intercepted by Madsen. We got tired legs. That's what it is. Everyone's tired. Hole on the ball. We should have tied this up 4-1. Ronnie Edwards clearing it. Corner, I think. No, throw in. Kone, just stop being shit, Kone, man. It's time to go. Stop making excuses for shit players. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at these fucking... How does he miss that, man? Kone, man, what are you doing? Honestly, you're better than that. Fucking hell. The opportunities we're missing here, man. What are you flicking it like that for? The double overhaul, Patrick says. Wham says, whatever Julian sees in Kone, I can't see it. Alright, Kieran Morgan coming on for Sato. Alright, that's our last sub, I think. Alright, Joe Walsh clearing it up the pitch. Kone, a class player, but he only chooses when he's good. Well said, West 12. Well said. Come on, Morgan. Alright, Joe Walsh clearing it up the pitch. Dreyer on the ball. And he's on the ball still. Pulling by Kieran Morgan there. Lord Loftus, Kone is not shit, but needs a rest. Right, this will be a throw into hole. They've taken it quickly. Plays it back to their keeper. Kieran Morgan can't get up there. Davis heads it further forward. Kone intercepts it. He's on here. Kone could be scoring. Kone's into the box. What can he do? Oh yes, Kone scores to make it 3-1. Come on. And the reason why I'm not celebrating as much is because if he fucking missed that, I would have went mad. 3-1. Kone scores. Finished. Home and done. 3 points. I'm happy with that. Kone is class. I thought he missed it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he missed it. He had an opportunity to pass it to Benny, but he was greedy and put it in the bottom corner. More like a rest home. About time, Kone. Haha, he's still shit. You are a scamsy. Mate, if he missed that, oh my god, you don't realise how close he was to missing that. He was very close to missing that. But 3-1. Listen, we can't flop it now. 3-1. 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go, sorry. You know what? Oh, man. Man of the match, though. Who does that go to? Of course it had to be Kone, man. QPR, the fort and pro. I don't know who to name as man of the match. I really don't. QPR. The Fortnite Pro. Okay, fair enough. Do you know what? I think I have my man of the match. I think I have my man of the match. A point of playoffs. Robert, I win. Oh, King Kone, QPR. Right, I think I have my man of the match. My man of the match is going to be Harvey Vale. He's done really well today, I'll be honest. Up and down that pitch. He's not been subbed. Full effect. Completely. I think it's well deserved. Patch says Madsen man of the match, steady as usually. Kone has run his heart out today. He has to be man of the match. I don't know about that, Crypto. I'm not too sure about that, to be honest. Lord Loftus says if you think Kone is shit, you should think about Mark Haley and Ned Zelik. I'll be honest, I don't know that. Listen, I don't think Kone is shit. I've said this many times. I just think he's not playing well at the moment. That's what I've been saying. But it's up to what people think, isn't it? At the end of the day, everyone has their own opinion. So yeah, good save by Joe Walsh there. You are the man of the match. Stouter says, thank you, I appreciate that. Stokes says, White City 100% on fire. Mind blowing. Man of the match for me, it would be Jimmy. Vero has played well today, to be fair. Crib says, Crib slot, mental. Like I said, I'm going with Vale. I think he's done really well today. You know, I could say Kone, but I think, you know, the finishing has been appalling apart from the goal he scored. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Vale, I'll be honest. Kone is a nightmare for defenders. Listen, look, Kone's brilliant. I've said this. We're on the attack now. Last seconds of the game. Madsen. No free kick, because obviously it's like 10 seconds to go. That should have been a free kick to QPR. Adam says, Super Joe Walsh in goal. That reminds me of his goal versus Charlton. Brilliant stream as always, DB. Thank you. No worries, mate. That's much appreciation for that. And that's full time. And the referee's having a word with Madsen about why he didn't give a free kick for that. But yeah, great result. You know, did I expect this win? Nope, not 100%. But you know what? I will say this. It has to be admitted, and I hate saying it, but it's a Julian Stefan brilliant subs. That's won the game. He's waited his opportunity for Hull City to make their subs, and he's brought on his subs, and it's changed the game. Listen, first 25 minutes of the game, brilliant. Then went downhill. Even from the second half, it went downhill. And them subs have changed the game in the last moments of the game. They have. I'm going to be honest. It's changed the game. Big win from us, what Stokesy says. Big win. I'm happy with that. I didn't come into this game thinking we'd win, but to win 3-1, absolutely buzzing. We need goals, that's for sure. Players are coming back. Hull City looked tired at the end there. And yeah, it's going to be a very interesting week. I think we got, who have we got? Fixtures. So, Tuesday. Yeah, we got Southampton away on Tuesday, we do. Which can be a big game away again. We've got the 3 points at Hull. If we could get the 3 points at Southampton as well, it'd be lovely. But it's going to be another tough game. We'll have the preview show on Monday probably. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But to end it off, this stream, great result. Not the best performance. And we go again on Tuesday night. We do. Let's have a look at the comments. Penny's a nightmare for defend. Oh, we've seen that. Brilliant stream. First win with you. I was thinking you were a jinx. Pat says, well, thank you for that. Much appreciated. Don't get me wrong. We got relegated when we was born, so you know. Always been a jinx, to be honest. Maybe just call me jinx. I don't know. Could have been 6-1 if Kone scored. Could have been a lot more if Kone was actually finishing properly and not messing about. AB says, what a win. RWG, wow, didn't expect this win at all. Stokes says, big win. Thanks a lot, DB. I take back what I said before kickoff. What a match. Patrick says, top 6 this season. Hull and Millwall will drop off. Robert says, well done, everyone. See you all soon. What's up, tough match against Southampton. Robert says, DB, another great chat. No worries, Robert. It's always great to chat to you. Honestly, it's great entertainment for the chat as well. It's actually very humbling. So yeah, much love, much appreciation for Robert. Good work, lads. Thanks. Danny Boy says, nice. Well, we're going to leave it there. We're going to be back either, do you know what? We'll either be back tonight or tomorrow with our match reaction. And we'll go from there. But far as it is, QPR get a lovely comfortable win, 3-1 against Coventry. We are sitting 10th with -1 goal difference, 47 points, a point off the playoffs. Very, very close. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Lost Dan Boy should never have played Eye of the Tiger. Molded by the Rangers, Amir Ladri says. Well, apart from that, oh God's sake, really, Kieran. Okay. Apart from that, you guys have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. Have a beer. If you're in age, obviously, don't listen to me. Don't do drugs. It's bad for you. But yeah, we'll catch you tonight or tomorrow night. We'll be live on Twitch sometime as well with some games. If you're interested in doing that, hit my Twitch up. But apart from that, have a lovely weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to. Peace, love, positivity. Have a great weekend. Come on, you ours.